We have Krista helping us today. Woo, yeah, give her a hand. We'll see how she feels in about 6 patterns. Okay, so this is how it's going to be set. We're going to be up over there. The cone's going to be a little bit off the wall so we can see you guys, is what Dave was just telling me. So we're going to do the walk-trot pattern first. Okay. She's going to start with an extended trot, square corner line. Okay, so she'll be going straight to that World Championship sign. And then a right corner. Jog 2 square corners. $270 right. Okay, now you're going to walk 1 square corner, walk, and then square it up. Jog, there you go, good. You're going to stop at A, so and back. At least 1 horse length, you guys. There again, I'm leaving that open. We have to see at least 1 horse length, but if you and your horse can back 2 horse lengths, then it's a bonus situation. I would show it off, right? You guys have to sell it to us that you guys are the winners. Okay, now we're going to do the novice youth, novice amateur. Okay, we're going to jog half the line and then extend it, jog, square corner to the center. Now extend it, jog, square corner. This extended trot, I would show us what you've got. I mean, jump out there and go. Lots of connection with your horse, lots of rhythm and movement. Good. Stop 180 left. Left lead. Circle. That's a nice size circle, I think, you guys. Just try to keep it nice and round. 180 right. Right lead, 2 square corners. It's really important you guys find the center line. I can't even stress to you. If I'm in there judging, I'm going to be sitting here on the center line. Good. And then that square corner, you're going to go to A, right? That was nice. Stop and back. 90 and walk out. Good. Good job. There's a lot of shape, like proper shape to this pattern. I don't have much in the way of a turn, you know, because I think novice youth, novice amateur, to me, you need to learn to turn properly, not just drag them around. So this is giving you guys an opportunity to do it correctly and not worry about a lot of speed or a turn and a half stuck in there and you're going to go, my horse can't do it or I can't do it, because it is an upper level maneuver. So I think that I'm real excited to see this one play out. Okay, now we're going to move on to the 13 and under, solids, bareback, and masters amateur. Okay, we're going to walk 1 horse length, extended trot to center of the arena. Square corner here, find center. Now you're going to find center for your stop in your 360. Now this is a 360 to the right, but the next maneuver we're going to lope left. So it's really important that you guys get your horses balanced up and closed off properly here. Now you're going to lope left lead. I would say 2 strides straight and then start your circle kind of over in there. It's going to crowd that line over there a little bit, but I mean, this is just the width that we've got. You guys can work on that. You'll practice it a bunch, I'm sure. As soon as you get straight, do your change. Square corner. You're going to lope down. You're going to square back till you're straight on with A. Straight on with A. Now straight up the center toward where you did your 360. Good. Left lead, roll back, left lead, stop back, and then jog out. Good job. There's a lot to this one, you guys. I mean, I'd like to see you sit down, roll back, and get right out on the roll back. She asked if on the turns if we wanted to see the feet hold the ground. Yes, in a perfect situation. Spins are hard. I mean, they are, and yes, I would like to. I mean, I can pitter-pat around. I don't like to see completely on the wrong foot. It will not be credit earning on me if they switch back and forth, I can do that. At least they're trying to get over to the right foot, but if they're completely on the wrong foot, it's just, for me and my maneuver, it won't be huge. Yeah. Oh, if they hold and spin around over the hot, yeah, absolutely. I work hours to get that turn, and I certainly pay it when I see it. You don't see it a lot. Kids get too wound up about trying to do something quick, and you've lost the technique, the basics of what we're trying to do in the maneuver. I think the 13 and unders are going to have and the masters amateurs are going to have their hands full with this one. I'm excited. I'm going to have to tell Dave, if I can't judge it, I want to watch it. I would make sure I don't overshoot center where you're going to do your 360. You know, you might back off just a touch there to try to save some space. And then on that circle, just make it smaller. And then, the lead change needs to be this side of center. This side of center. I mean, you don't have to wait, you're going to be turning, closing your circle. Where you close your circle, then you're going to have to almost ask for that change to make it all fit. Yeah, it needs to be smaller. It can fit in there. I rode these at home. And it's real, we haven't gotten to this one yet, but this one's really cool. Whoever's doing the 18 and under and the amateur. So, you're welcome. Okay, we're on the Western, the youth, 18 and under, and the amateur. There's a lot to this one. Make sure you guys that are riding it really pay attention, like the stirrups, dropping them. My concern is on the circles up here again. Like these circles, I think you can find center, and if you float over here some, because we want it to be a large fast, okay? So don't be afraid to use some space over here. Don't go clear over there, but don't be afraid to use some space over here. That's the large fast. And then it doesn't say small slow, but on the small circle, I want to make sure that we have a speed variation, right? I'm not going to say slow because I don't want you to go and then start doing this pitter-pat funny stuff. It's got to be nice, smooth, go hard, slow down, make it rhythmic, and kind of just make everything nice and smooth there for us to judge. The lead change comes up quick there too. And then the square, loping the square. If I were doing it, I would say to my student, how far are we going to make how many strides? Is it going to be a 5 stride square? Is it going to be a 6 side square? Because it really does make a difference on the circumference of it, okay? So have in mind what you want to do with that. Are you ready? So you guys are going to start back just a touch on this because I want to see you walk up and I want to see you drop your stirrups. So we need to make a note to the gate person. They don't shove people up to the cone. Okay, she's going to walk up and then drop stirrups. Drop your stirrups. Okay, now go. Find center once again, you guys. Trotting past center, past, stopping back, at least 1 horse length, but to me you need to kind of back at least 2 center, if not past center. I would back a little ways there, you guys. 360 turn to the right. And then you can pick your stirrups up. Okay. This is where you're going to do the large fast. Left lead. Small, slow. The minute you get close, you got to change. Change. Do your square. There you go. You may only get a couple of strides in on that right lead going that way. And I think if you stay up here, I just think that your lead change needs to be past center. Break to the extended trot before that corner, you guys. Extend, slow, stop, hesitate, jog off. You're going to stop, hesitate at A, okay, you guys? Okay, questions on that one? Yes? I would like it to be a little bit on this side, not centered clear over here. It's because it's kind of, I mean, that's what makes it difficult. You know, anyone can run a large circle, small, slow. This is, I mean, not that you have to stay over here. You can come over here, but don't use this and go clear over there. Okay, does that make sense? We rode this day before yesterday, not here. I was at home, and it's a challenge. It's a challenging spot, and I think what's is important is, you know, do what your horse can do. Try to keep it, say, over here, not use that third of the arena, and then everything should happen fine. The lead change, to me, as soon as you close your small, slow, change your lead. I mean, because this is drawn, it's just like where the lead change was drawn in the EC. You know, it may have been drawn there, but we had a line to change diagonals there or something. You know, just get right in that area. I mean, for me, the circles need to be a little bit over on this quadrant, not way over on that quadrant. And to have a large fast, you're going to have to make, I mean, a large fast, but, I mean, you can't make it, you know, if it's on this side here and you go clear over there, it won't be a circle, it'll be an oblong thing. Okay? I mean, it's tricky and it's hard, but I will tell you, don't think if you slow down that will help you with that lead change, because it really won't, because they almost get too bound up, because when we rode it the first time, the girl was trying to go too slow. And remember, it's just rhythm with your horse in those circles. You know, go fast, go slower, speed variance, change your lead. You know, and I always tell mine, go the pace you need to go to get your lead change. If you don't have a good mover, don't go real slow. You know, just You know, round them up and go a little bit forward and get it done. Now, the square here, you're not going to be able to do like 5 strides probably. I mean, you're probably going to change leads, do 2 straight, and then start your square. That's what I envision. This is really a cool pattern, you guys. When we wrote it at home, it was a lot of flow, a lot of change of bending lines. I mean, fast, slow. It's going to have you connected and communicating with your horse. The good ones, it's going to be really good.